Josh Beckett, for the 21st time in Dodger history, a no-hitter. The 11th no-hitter in Los Angeles Dodger history. The first is Hideo Nomo in 1996. Josh Beckett, a no-hitter.
First pitch moments away here in New York. It's interleague baseball. Next on the show. MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. Ought to be a good one here between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. I'll be joined in the booth shortly by longtime big leaguers Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for our visitors here, the Kansas City Royals, as Ned Yost has his guys lined up like this. They'll go to work against the hard-throwing right-hander Matt Harvey, as you see his numbers there. Alcides Escobar makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And now this is lined into right field, and the leadoff man will be aboard to start things out. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man aboard here following the single to right. And with that, let's take a look now at how the Mets will set things up on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Ben Zobrist will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch coming. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and then just one pitch later, he essentially turns that single into a double by letting him advance into scoring position on the wild pitch. I'm pretty sure that's not what he had in mind.
A runner at second, nobody out. The next pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. No one out with a runner at second. Now another 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A runner at second, nobody out. He'll try again, 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Another 1-2 delivery. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
He'll be disappointed with that at-bat, but potentially the saving grace might be that he got to see a lot of pitches here in the first inning, so he'll have a good idea of what's to come later on.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. First pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pause, now the pitch. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Two strikes now from Harvey. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup. Give him a different look.
Here comes the 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. One on the way. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
2-2. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Now here's the starting lineup for the Mets as put forward by manager Terry Collins. They'll step in against a real strikeout artist, the hard-throwing right-hander Johnny Cueto. And the Royals defensively will look like this behind him. Curtis Granderson will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Mets, right fielder, Granderson.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Ready now on 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Granderson waits on the 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. Here he comes on 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
And this turned out to be a question of who'd blink first. I mean, these are 2 elite players in this game, neither of whom will back down from anybody. That was a heck of a battle there. The good news is, there'll be others to come.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping in, the all-star third baseman, David Wright. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
1-1 pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
1 out, nobody on. Ready with the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here comes a 2-2. Now a ball hit back up the middle. To his left, he's up with it. Throw to first is in time to take care of right, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting third, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Now here's the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-0 on the way. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Yoenis Cespedes will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. He's ready. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's ready now. The pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Comes set, now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Nothing inside here, at least not to start the at-bat, and I imagine that's by design.
Yeah, they'll give him right field. They just don't want him to turn on something.
Here it comes, 2-1. Pitches a cold strike, the throw in the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. Mets leave one. We played an inning. No score. Mike Moustakas leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
That was a strike, Blue. Come on!
A 2-1 offering. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Due up next is Salvador Perez.
Let's go now, man.
Here he comes, 3-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 3-2, here it is. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Full count pitch on its way. And that's going to be strike three called. His fourth consecutive strikeout. He's in the zone now. One away.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last four batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now.
If you're going to go the other way with a pitch, you've got to be committed to it. You can't just have a lazy swing and pop the ball out to right field. That's not going to do you any good.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Go!
1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah.
The 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Now!
2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
The 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Here's the full count offering. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting Alex Rios. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Rios digs in, the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 home to Rios. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And Rios turns on one here, but he turned a bit too much as this will find the seats, a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, at the very least, this is going to allow the pitcher to hit here in this inning now instead of having to lead off the next inning.
Johnny Cueto will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. Grounded, foul.
That's a foul ball.
Comes set, now the pitch. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. He's set, now the pitch. And they'll go back down in the zone this time, but it's the same result, a ball, and it's 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here now the 2-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 coming. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And Cespedes will put this one away to retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Lucas Duda will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Lucas Duda.
First pitch to him. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground at first. Over to the bag with it is Hosmer, and he'll get the out.
Batting sixth. Catcher.
Travis d'Arnaud digs in at the plate. First pitch coming. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And on 0-2, this is where he's got you right where he wants you. He was one of 13 guys last year with over 200 strikeouts, so he's probably going to be gunning for one right here.
Now the pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Number 30 will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Stepping in now, number 30, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Let's get something started here.
The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting eighth. The shortstop.
Ruben Tejada will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. He waits, now the pitch. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, still scoreless here on the show. Alcides Escobar is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Shortstop. Alcides Escobar.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Now here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Oh, come on.
Now the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it 2-1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Here comes the 2-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now the 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Throw one past to now.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit to the right side and into right field. It's a 2-for-2 start for him tonight, a base hit.
Come on, a little up here.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. First offering on the way. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. From the belt, the pitch. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone. He seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
1-1 now to Zobrist. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here's the 2-2 home. Swinging a ball bounced back up the middle. A bare hand for one. On to Duda, a double play.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
Lorenzo Kane will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here's the first offering. Now he runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Royals bats are quiet there. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Matt Harvey makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. And now a pitch on the way. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
Here's the pitch.
Here we go.
He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2. 1-2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
On the mound, he's got to be talking to himself. You know, in the American League, we see DHs like Ortiz and Billy Butler, Michael Young. You're telling me I get to face a pitcher 3 times a game? I could get used to this.
In now, Curtis Granderson. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now here's the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. The 1-2 with 1 away. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Kane is there, 2 gone.
Hey, if you like a good pitcher's duel, it looks like we've got one brewing right here. 2 outs now in the bottom of the 3rd, and both of these guys look like they have their good stuff.
David Wright will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. Now the first pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Daniel Murphy will try it again. He was hit by a pitch his first time. First pitch coming, and there goes Wright. Pitch is a called strike, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Matt Vasgersian here as Eric Hosmer gets ready to start things out for Kansas City. First pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
All right, man.
1-1 coming now to Hosmer. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 2-2. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
The 3-2 pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And and this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a big swing by Moustakas, but he won't be able to keep this one in play. It's into the seats, foul. 2 strikes now from Harvey. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Salvador Perez will dig in now, the starting catcher on last season's AL All-Star team. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. One-0 pitch now. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Here comes the 1-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here comes a 1-2. Swung on and rolled softly to third. There to get it is right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. KC down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Daniel Murphy will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And after getting hit in his first at-bat, he's got to be saying, look, enough with the inside pitches already.
1-0 on the way. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Here's the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Now the 3-1 pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. There to take it now is Kane as he puts it away for the first out.
Yeah, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Yoenis Cespedes will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Ball one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Here's a 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
3-0 now.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Now the 3-0 offering. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 3-1 is on the way. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, a great job there on the mound. You see, he fell behind 3-0 and then decided he'd better start pounding the strike zone a little more. And that's a good pitch there that finally sets him down.
Here's Lucas Duda now. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Here comes the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out when we come back. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. And there is Alex Gordon. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Left fielder, Alex Gordon.
First pitch coming. And this inning begins with a pitch chopped fouled at home plate. Pitch on the way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Hit softly to the right side. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. It's starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Alex Rios will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. First pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And that's cut on and missed by Rios that time. 0-2 now.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
That changeup's been real effective for him so far. The guys have been falling behind in the count, so they're forced to protect. And this thing looks so good coming out of his hand that they just go ahead and chase after it.
Johnny Cueto will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
2 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here comes a 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Alcides Escobar would be next. Full count offering on its way. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. And here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now the pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Here we go.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Let's go, man.
Here he comes on 3-1. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And he's saying, give me a break. And that pitch is right there. I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Number 30 will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. One on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
3-1 on the way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound. And this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Ruben Tejada will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Let's go, Matt. Go, Matt.
He's ready, now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
None out, runners at first and second. Ready now on 1-1. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Let's go, New York.
Ready on 2-1. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Here he comes on 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
First and second here with nobody out. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second to make this a 1-0 ball game.
Took us a little while, but we've got our first run on the scoreboard here in the 5th. You've got to figure any more they could add on here could really go a long way.
Matt Harvey will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Let's go, Matt.
A couple of lefties starting to get loose now in the bullpen. First offering on the way. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy, and he is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Here's the 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
This is the kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine, not trusting his stuff.
Here he comes on 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Come on, man.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
Takes the base on ball.
The next 3-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Curtis Granderson will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first offering. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
Now with runners at the corners, up by 1 with 1 away, some managers, they will at least consider the possibility of a hit and run here.
The 1-0 now to Granderson. Not close. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Now the 2-0 home. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That might take the anxiety away for the moment, but he's going to need a couple more here to prove to himself that he's not losing it.
Come on.
The 2-1 now to Granderson. And Granderson trying to work his way aboard. He's got it to 3-1 now. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
3-2, here it comes. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. The 3-2 one more time. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again.
He's gonna throw one down Main Street.
3-2 pitch. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. It's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Bases are loaded here with one away. And stepping in, the all-star third baseman, David Wright. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch coming. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Hit something hard right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing by Wright, but he got a little too far in front as this will find the seats down the left field line. Pause, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on the show right after this. Alcides Escobar will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Now the first pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
You got to be careful leaving those hands out there unprotected. It's easy to break something if you get hit on a fastball like that.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. Up high, 2-1 now.
Oh, man, are you crazy?
The 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Down by a run, your guys need you on base any way you can get there. Now you got to shrink that strike zone down and not go after anything that's not right there for you.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Another payoff pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Ben Zobrist will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First pitch on the way, and there he goes towards second, and this is going to be a foul ball. From the stretch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2.
3.
And into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
Lorenzo Cain will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
leaning towards second.
Now the first pitch. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll fall in between them. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
Wow. And how he managed with that swing to wind up with a double is beyond me. Hey, that's baseball.
And there's ball four now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Now here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
The next pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. And the second run will score as well.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And he's already made the change. That's going to do it for Matt Harvey. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Bobby Parnell will come on and try to get out of this mess here, as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Salvador Perez will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. There's one on to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. KC leads this one 2-1. Daniel Murphy will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Daniel Murphy.
First pitch coming. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. And the pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Yoenis Cespedes come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances.
See ya, man.
First pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-0 pitch.
Here we go.
And he takes a called strike 1. The 1-1.
Here we go.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Ready with the 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
You don't become a 20-game winner without a few calls like that from time to time.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Payoff pitch coming. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Full count pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Full count pitch on its way. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And Rios will tuck this one away for route number 2.
Well, I'll tell you what, this won't look like a whole lot in the box score, but anytime you can make a pitcher use up 8 pitches to get you out, you've done your job as a hitter.
Lucas Duda come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Knock it out of here.
Here's the first offering. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th, but before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Alex Gordon will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Alex Gordon.
And here's the first pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. In there, 1-1.
Out here.
1-1 pitch on the way. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
The 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You gotta make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. He'll try it again, 3-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the full count offering. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a one-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Alex Rios will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. The 1-0. Runner goes for second. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Johnny Cueto will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First offering on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
He's ready now. The pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Watch for a minute.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Fastball. Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, at the very least, if you're going to go down swinging. That's a tough way to make a second out when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Alcides Escobar will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet. So this is no small task.
First pitch coming. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. Comes set, now the pitch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a good take there with 2 strikes. That wasn't an easy one to lay off of.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Here's the 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Steve, Eric, and I are back with more after this. Travis d'Arnaud will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first offering. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Rios has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Number 30 will step in. A couple of walks thus far. Now the first pitch. First pitch here is another fly ball. This one out to left field. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2.
This is just proving that you don't always have to strike guys out to be successful. That's a good job of changing up on a guy. That means he's gotten the first 2 outs here on just 3 pitches.
Ruben Tejada will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Rios is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Ben Zobrist will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And now a pitch on the way. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
1-1 now to Zobrist. And the 1-1 is on the ground down to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Lorenzo Cain will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. Tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Here comes the 1-0. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
Well, not a game to remember for either offense so far. Just the 7th hit combined between the two teams.
Eric Hosmer will step in, and we'll see if they decide to pitch to him this time around.
That brother's leaning.
First pitch coming. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. The 1-0 home. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. 1-1 coming now to Hosmer. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
That runner's leaving.
The 2-2 coming. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another try at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. You going to start the runner at first here?
Yeah, at the plate, you've got a guy that will ground into his share of double plays, so it's not a bad idea to get things in motion.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas will be the batter. He singled home a couple in his last at-bat. Now here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
And here's one of those times where the Royals have to start finding key hits.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. That's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. Long throw to the plate, and that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
And that could turn out to be a very big insurance run right there. That makes this a 2-run game now, and the way their starter's pitching, he may not wind up even needing it, but at least it gives him a little bit of a cushion out there.
And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Henry Mejia will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Juan Lagares is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Juan Lagares.
Salvador Perez will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
Now here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
First and second now, 1 man out. 1-0 on the way. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
The 2-0 on the way. And a double steal try here. Swing and a liner. Here it comes, 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-2 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Three and two, here it is. Fouled back. The 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Cespedes is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Alex Gordon will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. First pitch to him. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you gotta suck it up.
One-0. Off the plate again. 2-0 now.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
Now the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
Two-one. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1, you can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
It's got to be right here.
The 3-1 coming. Line drive. Base hit left field. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
So often we talk about the benefit of working the count in your favor. And here he gets it to 3-1 and he gets his fastball. Bang! Drives it for an RBI single.
Here's Alex Rios now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
And now Rios awaits the 1-0. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
Here comes the 2-0. In there, 2-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Here comes the 2-1. Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 home. in the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with 2 men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are off and moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
And so they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Kendrys Morales will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Hold those runners!
The 1-0. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
You get the sense he's starting to panic a little bit out there. He's not following through on any of his deliveries, and some of his pitches aren't all that close to the strike zone.
Two-0 count, the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. A 2-1 offering. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that ball is gone. It's grand salami time. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Oh, nowhere to put him. You can't walk him. You can't pitch around him. So he has to come in with something right here. And boy, this guy was just lying in the weeds waiting for this pitch. And this is the big salami right here.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Back to the drawing board now for that man after the grand slam.
Yeah, with 2 outs, that absolutely killed him.
1-0 pitch now. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here it comes. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. The 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And now, as a reliever, you've got to go out and give 100% and focus on the task at hand. You can't let the emotion enter the equation, or it'll mess up your concentration and things will get even worse.
Get strike 3 here!
Full count offering on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow, the grand slam home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Royals 8 and the Mets 1. Wade Davis will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Juan Lagares will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Now Now a hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Oh, you know this ball had base hit written all over it. And for as hard as it was hit, it may have even made it into the alley. But that's a nice job at short to get all the way up there and just pull this thing down for the out.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Into the box now, Curtis Granderson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. One out, nobody on. The 1-0 home now to Granderson. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Definitely looking fastball there. And, you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
Bases are empty, one man out. Here comes the 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1. Now the 3-1. On hit well by Granderson. This ball's in the air to deep right. Out of here. So they narrow the gap, and hey, don't count these guys out just yet. A solo home run for Curtis Granderson. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Let's run through the sequence here on Show Track. He's going to try and wait him out up there. Looks at 3 straight balls and then the automatic take on 3-0. Finally says, I got to swing sometime. He absolutely crushes this ball at the 3-1.
David Wright will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
First pitch coming. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. On the way. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Go right.
Here comes the 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
1 out, nobody on. .30 is on the way. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Comes the 3-1. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the payoff pitch. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw to first is in time to take care of right, and that's the second out.
Yeah, and with a good hitter up there, the shortstop's playing the pole here. So he's got a lot of room to cover if he wants to get to that ball up the middle. That's nice range right there to make the stop and then a good throw.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. 2-0 now. The 2-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Here now the 2-2. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run. It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Well, these guys were a little bit late to the party, but now their bats have woken up and they've made a game of it after all. You wonder where all this offense was earlier in the ballgame.
Kelvin Herrera will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. Here's Lucas Duda now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Now the pitch.
Here we go.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Now the 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2-2 pitch on the way. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Payoff pitch home. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. "3-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Three runs already home here.
Hey, he's gonna throw it.
Another full count pitch home.
Here we go.
Oh, he shoots this one on into center field for a base hit.
Well, you've got a big lead out there on the mound, so on 3-2, it's challenge time. He comes with the good fastball here, but this ball gets turned around for a solid single. That's all right, though. Better that than walking.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Here's the first offering. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Here's the 1-0. Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
It almost looks like he's trying to be a little bit too fine right now. You just got to let it loose here.
The 3-1. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
And now, 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
2 out with the man at first. The 3-2 pitch.
Here we go.
That's hard hit back up the middle. Oh, look at this. Throw gets him at first, and even the East German judge gives that one a score of 10 as the side is retired. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. The three of us are back with more following this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Carlos Torres will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth.
Carlos Torres. Now playing first base and batting in the 7th spot, number 55.
Ben Zobrist will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game.
Leading off for the Royals, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Water. Get your water here.
Here's the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Now here it comes. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Here comes a 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. Luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
In now is Lorenzo Kane. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
The 1-2 with one away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Here comes a 2-2. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman number 35,
Eric Hosmer will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And here's the first pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Hitter's count, 2-0. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Royals 8 and the Mets 4. Number 46 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
number 46.
Kelly Johnson will start things off here in the 9th. No sign of the closer just yet here in a 4-run ball game.
Yeah, I think they'd love to get him a day off here, so they're going to hope that his services aren't required to finish this one off.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And the pitch. Hit sharply, but right at Zobrist at second. And not what these folks were hoping for as he set down to start the home 9th.
Oh, they came right back at him with another heater right there. He wasn't surprised at all. He might have been sitting on that pitch, but he hit it right on the button. It just wound up being right at somebody.
Standing in now, Ruben Tejada, as he'll take a look at ball one. Here's the 1-0. And that misses, so that'll put Tejada in the driver's seat, 2-0.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
Now the 2-0. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll offer it the 2-1 and send it in the air out to right. Rios is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
Juan Lagares is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on the way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Now here's the pitch. And this is cut on and missed, so the Mets are down to their final strike now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know, these guys really broke this one open late in the game. A huge 8th inning was the turning point as they finished this one off here in the 9th.
And guys, the Royals were led to victory by the start turned in by this man, Johnny Cueto. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Royals come out on top, 8-4. Good night from Flushing.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 8 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, the winning pitcher is Johnny Cueto. The loss goes to Matt Harvey. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.